Good day. Our topic for today is all about who is an artist. So the objectives of this topic are the following. The first one is to understand and appreciate the lives of artists and craftsmen, why they create art and for whom. The second one, be aware of issues surrounding the lives of artists and relate it to your own set of experiences. Lastly, develop an attitude of inclusivity when it comes to artists, especially those with physical disabilities and mental incapacities. So, there is an art of the future, and it is going to be so lovely and so young that even if we give up our youth for it, we must gain serenity by it. So it came from the letter to his brother Theo ni Vincent van Gogh. So kilala nyo naman si Vincent van Gogh. So one of the artist na kilalang kilala natin. So why did Van Gogh dedicate so much of his life to the future achievements of art? Tingnan nyo. His presence is now often seen in restaurant interiors, in the web, and even on novelty items. The price of his works has skyrocketed to millions of dollars. He's renowned and a favorite of most, Starry Night. So alam niyo yan, ano? Rings a bell to a lot of people. So artists then have a certain kind of power. It does not lie on money or politics, but on his or her capacity to influence. Okay? So the question now is, for what purpose will that power be used? On the other hand, behind Van Gogh's artistic achievement was a history of struggle over whether his art would really matter later on. He was also human. He never saw the uh, pinnacle of his artistic career in his lifetime, but he had a vision and an artistic mission that we all benefited from. What if there are no artists such as Van Gogh who would envision the future of art making that we all enjoy today? As much as master artworks tell us a lot of stories, the lives of artists are also as colorful and mysterious. Studying their struggles, issues, and victories can enhance the way we view art and life in general. Okay? So for our activity, yes, in this series of activities, we will try to immerse ourselves in the lives of artists, be an active participant and observer in each activity. So I will going to send the picture of this. It is a comic strip about a dialogue between Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci, sorry. So, sabi ni Da Vinci, excuse me, sabi ni Da Vinci, to study and draw a perfect human form, I must dissect cadavers and study them scientifically. The flesh and bones are fundamental in the pursuit of perfection. Sabi naman ni Michelangelo, you know this block of marble here? There is a form waiting to be discovered inside it. I must subtract from this block and let that figure out. But before that, I shall drink first for inspiration. So for the analysis of this activity, This may be just a hypothetical conversation between Leonardo and the Michelangelo in terms of their art making, no? But the contrast tells us a lot about their individual approach toward the artistic process. Okay? So from the convo that I had read it to you, okay? If you can meet, the first question is this. If you can meet Leonardo da Vinci today, what kind of person do you think you would encounter? Based on the comic strip above, write your assumptions sa inyong yellow paper. Okay? Question and then answer. Next, how about Michelangelo? What type of personality does he have? So briefly describe him from what you have listened dun sa strip na aking binasa. Third question, how do you think can artists use rivalry constructively? How about envy? How can it be used positively? Okay. Number two, on emulation. So think of 3 to 5 people you really admire and want to emulate. They may be linked to the areas of your talents or skills and even interest. So, isulat nyo din. Okay? So, for the analysis, dun sa question number 2 or dun sa hinihingi ko sa number 2, what do you think about these people? What makes them great? What do you feel when his or her name comes into your mind? So, write your reflections. Okay? So, for this topic, okay, so inuna ko na yung activity in order for you to answer, okay, those questions or those analysis then, in order for you to understand more about the topic of who is an artist, okay? So, for the abstraction, the artist process. So, syempre, uh, everything has a process. Ano? So, lahat ng bagay ay dumadaan sa proseso. Okay, even your love life, your studying, your career, your morning routine before going to school, and many more, okay? So, unlike the common notions that artists are too spontaneous, laid back, and unsystematic, individual art practitioners do need to have sets of procedures and disciplines. Even the most spontaneous ones work with the process. However, simple and succinct. Artists are also thinkers and even great inventors and also scientists. The creative process is also a problem-solving approach involving a lot of systems of knowledge. So art can cover a lot of subject matters from science, philosophy, and even practical living. It can also be applied to such areas of knowledge. So as Einstein said, after a certain high level of technical skills is achieved, science and art tend to coalesce in aesthetics, plasticity, and form. The greatest scientists are artists as well. So, these are the elements that tie up together, okay, in the conception of a tangible form. The first one is how. So, how the techniques and materials involved or the process involved in art. Second one, what. What it is focuses on the subject matter, the content of the work. And lastly, why. So, the narrative behind the subject matter or the concept of underlying significance. Okay? So, the how, what, and why the art is made of. Okay? So, when we say rivalry, envy, and artist preferences, so the issue of rivalry and comparison is not new to the art of scene, to the art scene. So this may sound negative, but it can actually yield some positive things. So let us make, for example, the rivalry between between Leonardo and Michelangelo. What they were arguing about actually gives us a broader understanding of the arts. So we cannot say that one artistic process is better than the other, but we can truly see that both resulted in major contributions to the development of visual arts. In addition, lots of artists can become, discouraged by envy, especially if the envied person seemed to be way ahead of his contemporaries. However, envy can have a constructive effect if taken it in a different way. So as a famous adage says, good artist copy, great artist steal. Okay? And not just only for the artwork, specifically in painting, sculptures, but also in a movie, 'di ba? So they make a copy or it is based on the true events or it is based from the book or it is based from a certain movie, so or what we call adaptation, okay? So some parts ay iba doon sa original. So but the the whole, okay? The whole movie ay same sila. So nilalagyan nila ng mga twist. So, as yun nga, sinabi nila nga na good artist or they copy and then great artist ay steal. Steal na S-T-E-A-L. So, when we say inclusivity of artists, in the previous activity, we came to realize how artists are also subject to human uh, frailties. Okay? So, there is what we call Chuck Close's paralysis. So Van Gogh's mental health condition and Jackson Pollock's problem with chronic drinking which caused his death. Working with art is not always working on a dream job. Okay? Setting up an easel in a studio overlooking a breathtaking view. It is actually the very opposite. It is a daily wrestle between survival and passion. It does not always promise monetary returns. Often side jobs are needed to survive a life as an artist. Specifically in third world country as ours, hence the pressures of life along with the demands of art making are cause some psychological and physical stress to the artist life. So, added insight or valuing the artist process and work through money. So, we have seen how in this latter part of Van Gogh's life, which was actually his death, the value of his works shoot up to millions of dollars. Why do we equate money with the value of art? Diba? Why the need to spend money on art? When we consume something, it means we either need it or we want it. Okay? But have we wondered how we spend our money and on what? More often, we do not see the point in buying art because of our problem with taste. How is this? Let us take for example, okay? Um, our fondness for fast food and branded, ano, but overpriced items, okay? So some of you says for clout. Someone says that it's for aestheticity, being aesthetic, or some of you ay sasabihin, kasi yun ang uso, yun ang trend, so you want also the same as what others na mayroon sila. So, the craftsman's, sorry. So, what we buy also defines what we value. Okay, syempre. O, what we want, if we want something, we will buy it. If we want something, but we cannot afford it, ano, so, what are you gonna do? What will you do? Hmm. You need to study hard in order for you, ano, to finish your studies, to graduate college, then seek for a good job, okay? Be a professional teacher, a licensed professional teacher, or some of you ay hindi or other track. So some of you ay malay nyo, magiging one of the uh, known artists sa Philippines, di ba? Or even internationally. So, if we want something, ano, we need to take action, to achieve those goals or our dreams. So, wag mo niyong sasabihin na mahirap. Mahirap lang kayo, kaya wala kayong ganito. No. Ano? Dream big. Okay? So, sabi ko nga, if we value our well-being, we buy things that are good for our physical bodies. Okay? If art reflects our nobility and highest potential, how do we value it in terms of expenditures? Tingin nyo, di ba? So, for this activity, okay, may activity pa. So, you need to write a short biography of an artist na kilala ninyo, but is not yet established in the art scene. How would you promote him or her? From the biography, imagine yourself creating an exhibit notes printed on nice glossy paper together with some of his or her work. How would you present him or her in a way that is convincing to your target audience or market? Okay, so pwedeng sa likod na part or pwedeng sa other paper, maaari ding printed. Okay? So, halimbawa, Oh, sino yung may kilala kayong artist pero hindi siya well known. So, you're going to promote his or her artwork. So, sa paanong paraan? So, di ba pagka may mga art exhibits, so may host doon. So, yun yung someone na nagto-talks about the buhay or the life of the artist before siya makarating sa ganong part. Then, paano mo i-describe yung mga artworks niya, for example? So, siya ba ay mahilig siya sa skies. So, kaya pala, puro skies ang kanyang theme ng artworks. Okay? Ayan. So, it depends on you. So, yun lang. For the lesson 4, who is an artist? So, itong lesson 4 ay more on activity lang ta talaga, na on how are you going to understand and appreciate the lives, sorry, ng mga artist or craftsmen. Okay? And also, to be aware of issues surrounding the lives of the artist. Bakit kaya kung kailan namatay, mas nagmahal yung mga gawa ni Van Gogh or even the other artist. Okay? Or even the other craftsmen. Parang yung memorabilia ng mga gusto natin. Or even ng mga, bawa, o sa FPJ, ito yung kauna-unahang ginamit ni FPJ ng ganito, ganito, ganyan. So, kilala natin si FPJ, di ba? Then, patay na siya ng matagal na panahon. So, ayun lang yung gusto kong ma-appreciate ninyo and maunawaan ninyo. Bakit ganyan? Okay? So, thank you. And sana, ay ninanamnam mo ang boses ko kahit medyo ganito ang boses ko, sorry. Ayan, daw may mga bagay na nakukuha natin ng mabilisan pero dapat talaga pinaghihirapan. Okay? So, that's all for today. Thank you so much and mabuhay. So, this video is for Wednesday. Okay? So, thank you so much. Bye. And then the activity ay ipapasa on Friday. Okay? Sa table ko. And please, make sure na kompleto bago ipasa sa akin or make sure na sama-sama. Ayoko nang paisa-isa na lagay sa table ko, baka mawala. Okay, thank you. Bye.